Bang! Neeves Knives, I'm Jared, and today we have a new company's knives, CornCraft knives. So they contacted me to check these out, and I gotta say, I am thoroughly impressed. You can see here we got Magna Cut steel, and you know, and obviously you have the replacement plate for a clip. Now we're gonna pull them both out really quick. Like I said, these guys are they're impressing me pretty good, and I'm hoping to get more of their knives now, you know, especially now after, the same thing in this one, especially now after getting to get my hands on these two guys. I will have everything linked down in the description. So let's check these guys out. Now, first off, right off the bat, the action is unique, kind of. When you first get it, you're kind of slow with it like I'm doing right now. But then what happens is after you open and close it a few times, you wind up getting really good at opening and closing. It has this satisfying, listen to this. I love that. I love almost like a half stop, like going from a half stop on a slip joint to a lock open. So this is a full-size slip joint basically, but it has one-hand operation, and it is so fidget friendly. Like there's something satisfying about grabbing this and spinning this to that snap. It basically from here to open, it pulls it right in. Very ergonomic. So let's go over it. We have the Magna Cut blade. This one's a stone washed finish. This one's a satin finish. Sheep's foot blade. This is going to be a very useful blade shape. Then we have a titanium handle on both versions. With this one has carbon fiber. This one obviously has a titanium inlay that can be anodized or whatever. We have a titanium deep carry spring pocket clip that's inset with flat screws and reversible, which is always nice because this is a this is about as ambidextrous as it gets. But man, there's just something. Let's flick this one open. Or which one have we been flicking? Let's go back to this one. So this one, yeah, this one is the one I started messing with first. You can see how snappy it's getting. Now the reverse flick, you know, it does stop unless you give it just a little bit of pop. But the thumb flick, oh, that was my fault. The thumb flick I can get every time without no wrist at all. The reverse flick, I was getting it, but I got to give it just a little bit of a pop. But I'm enjoying these. I really am. Now, I'm not a big slip joint fan, to be honest. But if you want to give me a slip joint, give me a clip, right? And then this is so slicey, so ergonomic. I know there's countries that don't allow locking knives. This is about as good as it gets for a full-size, badass knife that's non-locking. Wow, this thing cuts like butter. Wow. This thing is cutting like a damn dream. This thing's amazing. You just have so much control. These are definitely unique, which I really like. I like that they have their own style, that it stands out to me as different. Like I don't look at this and say, oh, that looks like this. You know, I don't see that at all. I see this as being its own beast, and I love that. Very interesting, and I can just hold it in my hand and feel that this thing is not only very well done, but very useful. Like there's just something about gripping this knife that makes me feel like I want to cut something. And I hold a lot of knives. So this is the MULTIVERSE, by the way, the CornCraft knives MULTIVERSE. So yeah, man, this thing, like I said, there's just something interesting about this that really appeals to me, that I love. Not just, you know, the the sound and the opening and closing, but just the usefulness of this knife design. I mean, I feel like, I mean, obviously you're not going to hold it in the gas station knife fighting grip, but for push cuts, you know, reverse cuts, utility cuts, going around things. I mean, it is a very wieldable knife, and feels like a super capable knife. I would say if you have to carry a slip joint or a non-locking knife, this is exactly what I would want, 100%. I mean, because you're taking it to the highest ability to be a performer, right? Like, it's one thing to carry a little slip joint that's you know, that you can use, you know, and you can use pretty tough, but it's another thing to have something that's super ergonomic for a long lasting, long duty cutting knife that's going to function all day long and not fatigue you, and is going to be the perfect cutting tool for somebody that needs a non-locking knife. Let's listen to the walk and talk. You have the stop pin and the back, you know, spring. Yeah, wedges in between there. Very nice snap. Lots of milling in the inside. It's got like these little pockets, these little, I think they're round. No, like, I don't know, octagon shaped pockets that just make this unique sound, man. There's something special about the way this thing opens. Like, it's so smooth from here to here, and then, like I said, he just yanks it right in. This is something like that I'd be driving people nuts. If you guys ever had a knife, like, a lot of people don't realize this, but some knives that are slow rollers, right? Like you say, Chris Reeves knives and many others, right? They don't consider them to be fidget friendly. But anybody who's held on to a lot of knives, there's something satisfying about slow rolling a knife and then it locking up. This has probably the most premium feeling of a slow roll that you could get. Like, I mean, if you like slow roll action, you're gonna freaking love this. So ergonomic. The clip, I do not feel it at all. I could totally bear down on this. Now, obviously, you know, you don't want to put a bunch of pressure on the spine, but you can get right back here. If you really need to apply pressure with your thumb, you can absolutely do it. Because, you know, obviously you can push this way. You just can't hit it this way, right? But I don't see this being a problem for anybody. I think most people, this is about all you need for a good knife. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a locking fan. I'm actually not a non-locking fan. I believe in locking knives. I think they serve a very big purpose. But there's a lot of guys out there that, one, can't carry a locking knife, or two, they like the satisfying, you know, action of a slip joint. And then this one just takes it over the top, where instead of doing it two-handed, you do it single-handed, right? It does not have a half stop, by the way. It's just a continuous open, and right here it starts getting a little tight and it yanks it right in. I love this little chamfer on both sides right here that really, man, I'm telling you, man, this is super slim, very, very comfortable, nice and slicey. Sharp control and plunge grind is okay. I'm not going to complain about it, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, we're good. You got good sharp control and plunge grind there, so you're going to be able to sharpen a lot of life out of. Ooh, yeah, very good factory. Wow, very, very good factory edges. Yeah, I can just touch an edge and tell if it's a quality edge. That's a quality edge for sure. The edge angle looks a little bit lower on this one, but no big deal. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving these guys. Now, they are expensive. That is one thing. They are expensive. But, you know, I believe these are made by Riat, though, which, you know, is probably why you're getting such, you know, a satisfying action. And it's just different, you know, that's why I'm kind of pressing on it. I know people are going to be like, a knife is for cutting, you know, it's not for fidgeting. And it's like, yeah, I know that. But when you use your knife, the first thing you do is open it, right? And the last thing you do is close it. And look at how good I can do this left-handed. I am not left-handed. But anyways, my point is just that that is an important part of how easily it opens up, how easily it goes back into closed position, and, you know, just, you know, basically how not how fast, I guess, how fast you can open it, but also how reliably you can open and close a knife, get it into action, get it put back, get it out of the way, use your hands. That's important to me. As far as these go, they might be a little overpriced. You know, they probably are. You know, I don't know if he's going to do a discount on these or not. At least from the price I've seen, maybe I looked at it wrong. I don't know. I looked at the site for, you know, for just a second, and it looked like they were pretty expensive. But man, there's something special about them. Like I said, there's something sweet about these that I just, you know, aside from the action, you know, and it being unique, there's something else that just feels really good about them. Now, as far as different versions, I don't know. This might be the only two versions. I'm not positive. I did see he had a locking knife on his site. I'm curious what that one's going to be like. I will say this, man. This, for anybody who likes, you know, a full-size slim knife, this is very lightweight, by the way. I should have said that right off the bat. This is mega, mega, mega lightweight. Like, it just feels so natural. It's super, super light. So, yeah, this is going to be a joy to carry. The clip, I can just tell, is going to work perfectly. Now, not the most attractive clip, I think some people might think that that's a little bit of a boring clip. I don't know. You know, to each their own, right? But, let me just try it. Oh, yeah. Super duper smooth. Very, very, very smooth. All in all, man, yeah, like I said, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with them. I like these a lot. I'm really, really excited to see what else CornCraft is going to have in store for us. I like that they're unique. They're definitely different. They come with, you know, not a unique deployment or closing. You know, slip joints have been done forever. But the way it feels is definitely unique. You know, the style of the deployment hole. You know, just, you know, some characteristics are definitely unique about it that appeal to the knife guy or the knife nerd in me. So there you guys go. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time. Peace.